Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Mario Kart Tour. Today we're taking down Tour Challenges 1, taking a specific look at how to land 3 hits with green shells in a single race using a driver wearing a shell. Now obviously going into this, you probably want a level where you've got 3 items, but you can still do this without that, being that you can use Koopa Trooper or you can use Dry Bones or Iggy. Triple green shells will be massively helpful because you don't have to throw them, they will spin around you, and that's probably the best way of getting this one done. Now I'm going to look for one. I don't think there's one available that has 3. Not yet, not that one I found, but we're going to go on Choco Island 2. It's a fairly long track, and I'm going to use increase my glider that gives me an increased chance of getting green shells. I'm only going to need to get it once, ideally. And then it's a case of crashing into people. Now I'm going to go with trying to stay in second place. So not doing too well. Hopefully we can get this from the off. So those 3 shells will be, oh look at this, going perfectly into second place. Okay, so we've got 2 hits already, and we didn't even need to get the 3 shells. You can see that if I got the 3 shells, damn it, I tried to missed that. You can see that if I had got 3 shells, I would have fairly easily been able to do that. We're just going for the throws because, you know what, I don't need 3 shells. I'm just going in with just aiming. If you're good at aiming, like, now's a good time to hit him with that. But my tip is to just slide into the side. If you do this, eventually people will pass you. I said eventually people will pass you. Oh my god. Nah. On tracks like this, though, when you got tight corners, eventually you probably go around the corner and somebody will just bump into your back. There's not enough people here. So that was meant to come out with the mushroom. Yeah. I mean, I did it without that. Even if you don't get triple shells, that tactic still works if you've got a single, just waiting for somebody. See, if I had a mushroom instead of that green shell at that point, it would have been fairly easy to have somebody, that guy would have come up behind me and just bumped into my red shell. You don't need to release the green shell, not red shell, green shell. You don't need to release it. As you can see, Bosh, tour challenge completed. That was just with some pretty good accuracy. I'm going to say peep. Yeah, it wasn't bad. But with green shells, if you're struggling with that, let's go and try and do it and try and get triple shells. Green glider. Other gliders that you can use are the super version that gives you green shells as well. That we just saw there, the one with the green shell on the glider. As you saw, it's second place, brought me 2 green shells. That's why I said stay second or third place as a guide. Don't boost at the start. Let people pass you. Should be able to. It gives you a lot of options in terms of firing forward. Okay, we've got this. We're gonna try and no, we've missed that. Chance of getting those iron boxes long gone. Right, so let's try and get some green shells here. Okay, we've got green shell here. Now, nobody's coming up behind me. Okay, I'm just going to throw that. Green shells, green shells, green shells. So that's why I say second place as well. It's probably better. Alright, now see. Come on, someone come up behind me. There we go. Yeah, so you see how that guy came up, eventually just, is that finished? Eventually going around corners or, you know, going across people, somebody will bash into your green shell, and with that you'll take them out. 3 times in a race is not too easy with 1 shell, but if we would have pulled 3 shells, they'd be spinning around us and a good chance of taking them out. So that's all for this one. Hopefully you found it helpful. Some of those tips will guide you to completing that as well. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content and information. That is all from me. See you guys soon.